Hello my lovelies, welcome back to my channel. This is number 2 in my series of small journals. They're mostly single signatures. I think they are all single signatures. The last one I think is going to be more though, and I haven't quite finished that one yet. But so far so good. This is a Sizzix die. I cannot remember the name of it, but I've had it in my stash for a little while. And it's cut from felt. I got adventurous. I wanted to see if the big dies would cut anything, and they do. You know, copious amounts of paper all at once. You can put half a dozen sheets of paper into a big die and it will cut all 6 sheets, because the felt is fairly thick and it cuts through that, and it cuts through fabric. Impressive? Yes, you bet. You bet. Okay, scrapbook paper. This one measures, let me see, I think it's another 6 by 7.5 inches, that is. And this one is decorated. I went all out on this tag. I stitched it, I put stickers on it, I put lace on it, and I put flowers on it, rosettes, and I put a tab on it. Oh, and I even did it there. What did I write on there? A signal signature journal, a pen that ran out for fun, some pages to write on, other pages to look at. All this makes up a junk journal made over time using copy paper, exercise book paper, magazine pages, envelopes, scrapbook papers, and whatever else I could lay my hands on. With much love, me. This has a little story behind it, this collage thing here. I had a little piece of paper left over from playing around with something, and I thought, oh, well, I'll just collage it, stick it all over the place. And I needed something to strengthen the cover with. And this worked so well because as you add layers, your paper gets thicker. So I had no problem at all sticking that on there, putting an envelope on it. An envelope? No, a pocket. And then the tag. Fun, fun, fun. I've had a lot of fun doing these journals over the last few months, and I thought it's about time I shared them with you. So I've got rice paper, Japanese paper, little butterfly sticker, a big butterfly sticker. Turn the page over. Oh, and I've got a thing in there as well. So there's an envelope on the bottom. I forgot the envelope was there until I saw the ribbon. I thought, oh, that does something. So it pulls out to cover up that piece of paper, and you can write on the back of it if you wish to. Oh, there we go. Pretty paper. Now this is an altered envelope, and I think I showed you this one when I did it. So that one comes out of there, and once you've taken that out of there, you can open this up, and there may be something hiding in there. Not this time. Okay. Not this time. Maybe next time. But there's also another little pocket up here that you can use as well. That is a bit big to go into the pocket, so it won't go. But it does go behind. Press some pretty punched out paper lace. Some lace here to cover up an aging page. It was starting to fall apart. I didn't want to put washi, so I thought I want something pretty. We'll put some lavender type lace in there. And one of these lovely little paper bag pockets again. And a little 3D butterfly. His wings do fly, but we just have to prompt him whenever we open the page. Now this lovely flap, or flip out, was made by my lovely sister-in-law Maxine. She loves fussy cutting and collaging, and I think it's just beautiful. The texture is gorgeous. Oh, she even cut out a piece of book page. Getting brave, sis. Beautiful. Okay, and the purple lace, or the lavender lace, is also her thing, so I'll put that on there as well. Now, this little pocket was a piece of my scratch paper. You know, when you're doing stamping and inking and all that sort of stuff, you get these pieces of backing paper, and that's a piece of this one. So, you know, don't throw these out. Use them. It doesn't matter what they look like here. Here, they look absolutely gorgeous, and I put some texture paste there and then scraped some of it off so it wasn't very bulky. And a couple of pieces of paper to write on or to put photographs on, and you've got yourself a nifty free little pocket, and this has got lots of interest in it. This page came out of a Daphne's diary, and I absolutely loved it, so I was very lucky to be able to fit it into this size pocket, or make a pocket, and little bunny having a rest. Also, as you can see from the same page, with some tea-dyed paper on the back, he fits in the pocket, and the little mouse in the teacup looks absolutely stunning, and I'm having trouble because I'm doing everything back to front. Belly band and a pocket with an envelope. And I put a piece of writing paper inside so that it can be extra journaling spot. I must try to remember not to do my videos on a Monday morning because we've got the collection truck in the street again. This came out of, I can't remember, it came off a calendar, that's right. Okay, nothing to flip or flap here, just something collaged on top of this pretty paper. I'm so sorry about that noise background. There's one of my little houses that I did using scraps. You've seen this paper, I've had it in a pocket just a few pages back. And I thought, right, I'm going to make a little house out of the leftover bits, so that's what I did. Now this lovely 4-way pocket, I like these very much. And I learned these from Kathy's Garden. I made double pockets, or double tags. So there's lots of extra journaling spots. Tim Holtz People are absolutely wonderful fit for here. Vintage button, a little piece of lace, and a card that I made so long ago I can't remember, and I didn't even sign it and put a date on it. And then this little piece out of, I think that might be a scrap of Lavinia paper underneath, and a Tim Holtz number. And over here we have 2 little pieces of paper that make a wee booklet. With pockets, I've got music sheet in there, but there's nothing to stop me from writing on the outside. And that little penny farthing bike was something I had left over, same with the butterfly. The last 2 things on the sheet was the butterfly and the penny farthing, so I thought, right, they can both go onto these papers and I can use them in this journal. And there's more writing space there. More room there to collage or to put photographs on. Piece of scrapbooking paper over that very, very bright piece of paper. I thought I had to camouflage that. Little owl. I'm in love with owls. Now this is another pocket. Velcro tabs. I've got little papers in here that you can journal on. This little one comes out to write something on, just a little reminder. Papers in here, and in here, and in here. And that one is the matching paper for the background, which is why it's behind the spots. So that it's not completely in your face, being green, 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 because I love green. And then just close it up, and there you go. I put this here to strengthen the front of this because it was a little bit weak, and I just love that. I left most of him natural, just coloured his flower and his leaves. The rest of him is natural wood, and that's a Kaisercraft chipboard piece. Turning the page, I left that as is. Same with this one, I just put a sticker up there. More writing space. Once again, tops of the papers that you're using, don't throw them out, use them. The hole, I think, was around here somewhere, and I cut the hole off and stuck it there. And then the other half, not the other half, it was a different piece. But I must have used that other piece for something. But this is the whole top piece. That one and that one is the same piece. Now, I had a little piece of brown paper left over, so I turned it into a little house with some mushrooms for trees and mushroom for the chimney. They're quirky little houses. I love them. We're wobbling. Why are we wobbling? Because we've got a bulky little thing on the front. Little piece of atlas page and a blue tag to match in with everything else blue. And the last page, this is not a flap, it's just for journaling on, or for putting a picture on. But that is number 2 in my series of 5 or 6, I think 5. But thank you once again for coming to see it. I'm absolutely in love with these small journals, and I just love journal making, I really do. It enables me to use things like book pages and music sheets, my grandchildren's leftover exercise books, or what do you folks call them? Not compendiums, composition books. They use half a dozen pages in one subject. The subject gets dropped and the exercise book stays empty. So I was very lucky to be given a big bag full of them. So I'm weeding through them and using some of the pages. That's why, not in this particular journal, but some of my journals, you'll see lines going this way instead of down the page that way. And it's because I've used an exercise book and I've just folded it in halves. Waste not, want not. So I have got a lifetime supply of books and reading books that I can use, and music sheets, and all sorts of wonderful bits and pieces that I can use in journals, which is one of the reasons I love them so much, because they are almost free to make. You know, once your stash is 12 months old, well, mine's stash is about 12, 13 years old, so it becomes free because it's not costing me anything on the day. And on that lovely note, I will leave you, my darlings, and I will catch up with you in the next video. Bye-bye for now. Stay safe, stay calm, keep smiling. Bye now.